Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. YouTube is giving me an error saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So let me know if the quality is really bad or if I'm cutting out and things. I'm not sure whether it's my connection or something else. I did just have like a few things loading in the background and I've just closed them out. So I'm hoping that will do the trick, but who knows? So we had this crazy move down, and this I'm fairly sure is news. I'm gonna check financial juice right now, but I'm pretty certain that this is gonna be some crazy news. Yeah, so 11:31, Iran supreme leader, uranium must stay in Iran. So that is the crazy news we just had, and we also had some at 11:25. Yeah, that's the 11:25 news. So yeah, we've got some red folders, not red folder, some news, some war news, which is selling the market a little crazy right now. So I'm gonna be wary of that and leave this to cool off for a little while for sure. So in terms of my idea today, I'm honestly not mad that the market has pushed down because the profiles that Asia and London session have given us point to a New York continuation. And in order for that New York continuation to take place, we have a sweep of London low and then we continue higher to London high. So the sweep of London low must be first to get that New York continuation, which it looks like we're going to get. ES has already swapped out London low, so we have this S&T. I wouldn't be mad if this S&T did hold. But yeah, we have this 2.5 here. We have two 2.5s. We have this manipulation and this 5-minute manipulation giving us 2.5 in the same spot. So I can imagine we'll come down to there. I'm going to try and draw some fibs on ES as well, see whether anything is lining up for us right now. We have a -2 at London low and then this 2.5 below. So yeah. Let's see if any of these makes. We do have this manipulation prior to. Ooh. That's kind of nice, to be fair. Prior to the move down, which is always nice. Yeah, that's pretty clean actually. This push up from -4 right now. That's quite nice, to be fair. I don't mind that at all. And we have this S&T holding. Let's see here. We're at 6:35. We're trading into this wick. We've got that S&T trading into an hourly fair value gap. Let's see whether we get above this high or not. I honestly don't mind this though at all. This push out of -4. This looks kind of clean. I'm kind of tempted to take this, but we may not get it. But this whole range is imbalanced here. So I'm gonna say yeah. Sure. I might take this. I might take a stab at this. I think this is nice actually. Straight away we're in there. Quite a wide stop loss, but yeah, I do want to take something. Make sure I'm on the right account. Yeah, I am on the right account. Okay, cool. Let's do. Oh damn. Yeah, I don't mind that. Why not? I think that's pretty nice. If we touch 0.5 of this imbalance range prior to us getting an entry, then I'll close this out. I would want to be break even by 0.5, honestly. So yeah, I just like the fact that we have a manipulation into -4, that rejection above this high. I think that's pretty clean. And we have S&T at London low. Seems to be holding. Not keen on the S&T we have here, but I don't take that into account really, to be honest. So we'll see whether we get filled here. I honestly think this is, oh, wait. We create equal lows with London low. Oh, no. Oh, no, these just are equal lows. Okay. I was going to say, absolutely no way. Okay, we'll see whether we get filled before we come up to 0.5 of this range. If we do come up to 0.5 of this range, I'll no longer be interested in this execution, that's for sure. Because we could rebalance and continue lower and break through that SMT. So I would want to be break even by then. 100% yo. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. If we touch this 0.5, my limits will be cancelled. But I do like this rejection of -4 with that SMT. That's actually really clean. I hope we could get an entry before there. Potentially not, though. Potentially not. Risk is getting a little much for me right now. I may have to lower contracts, honestly, and do 3 micros because I'm not keen on getting that much. I'm just gonna have to do low risk for this, I guess. I'm not really too keen on that. Okay, we're in. Let's see whether this is gonna push us up to rebalance this range or whether it wants to continue lower and take London low. Either way, I'm happy to take this. This is a pretty nice execution out of -4, so it's definitely worthwhile for me. And we have low risk anyways, so it's not too big of a deal. Anyways, not too big of a deal. Isn't looking too promising, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not looking too hot right now. Yeah, this is getting stopped out. I would like to see a bounce off 0.5 TBH. I think we're getting screwed already. 10 minutes into the stream. I mean, it's not over till it's over, but I don't like that push through 0.5 there. This is a little too fast for me. Ooh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's okay. I'm not mad about that at all. I think that was a fine thing to try. I don't mind that at all. We had the reaction out of -4 from this manipulation. Okay, that's that -2.5. Okay, yeah. On reflection. On reflection. I don't know about this. I still think it was a pretty clean reaction out of -4 though. Could have at least rebalanced. You know what I mean? But okay, now we've manipulated. Okay, let me put ES back on this side so I can keep up with what's going on. That's that -2.5. Oh, okay. That's interesting. It's interesting. I want to just log out and log back in, honestly, to my other accounts, because I feel like the move that I want potentially could happen out of this -2.5. So I'm going to be ready to take. Oops. Let me get rid of that. Not that useful right now. Let's just have that as an OT. We don't really need any projections from there. We could bounce off here. That would be so clean. If this is the execution now, like, it will be fine because we'll still catch that shit, but it's also kind of annoying because I've just been impatient. Okay, now we can drag this out because we now have this whole range. So to rebalance, 0.5 is now there. I want to just also draw that out on ES as well. Yeah. I'm not too mad about the loss at all, but on reflection, waiting for this setup is a lot cleaner. But I'm just going to journal that. I don't think it was a bad loss to take. It was logical. because we did have the manipulation. The manipulation is what I look for, but it's way higher probability if we reject off like a level and then manipulate into another one and then like actually run, you know what I mean? That's what I look for. But I kind of assumed that this was the manipulation, so I'm not mad about that. I'm really not. I would be happy to give these longs another stab, I think, as this looks pretty clean so far. I just want to see it break above a high. But obviously, if we don't put in a swing high and break above it, I won't be able to get an entry because I won't want to enter at the rebalance of this range, to be honest. So yeah. That is my thought for right now. Not mad, can't be mad about a loss when I learned something from the loss, you know? Can't be mad about that at all. This is looking really nice. This is super A+. The last trade was not super A+, but I did risk. I risked like 2/3 of what I usually risk. So I'm happy that I managed risk effectively for a less nice setup, but I think what I need to work on is just not taking anything but A+ setups. But in the moment, it's harder to recognize whether a setup is A+ or not. Like now that I'm reflecting, I'm like, okay, this was probably like an A setup. Let's see if we put in a swing high. If we put in a swing high and break above it, I would be happy to take the entry. 100%. That's also something I've been getting slightly better at, I feel, is after taking a loss, just like being able to refocus and understanding, did I take a loss because I was wrong, or did I just enter at the wrong spot, and is there still a potential here for me to like re-enter? That's something which I'm trying to work on, because there has been quite a few times, like been times on stream and then off stream as well, where I've like made a video recap like I do on reels and things, and where I've got stopped out like by a couple ticks or whatever, and then it actually does run to my target and does what I think it's going to do, and like I didn't have the confidence to re-enter. Now I struggled to re-enter, but for a scenario like this where I see something A+ playing out, I think like I'm completely happy to re-enter this trade, and then if this doesn't play out, then that's totally fine. Like if we get break even, I'm happy to take another trade, because my max trades is 2 losses. Like after 2 losses, I'm done. Like I'll trade evals or I'll just like tape read. But if I get like 1 loss break even, 1 loss, 1 break even, I'm still happy to take a trade. So yeah, but I think like if I'm just getting like break even, like I'll be done. I feel like 3 trades is honestly enough. Like 3-4 trades for the day is enough. Like it drains your mental capacity so much. Guys, I don't know whether my live YouTube counter is updating. Let me refresh that. Oh yeah, it is updating, just no one's subscribed yet. Okay. I was gonna say. Let me go back on. Yeah. Let me just check OBS though. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got the live subscriber count on stream. So I'm hoping we're gonna hit 10k subscribers on stream today, which would be so exciting. I'm hoping. Oh yes, let me just pin the Discord in the chat. Okay, and I've pinned my free Discord community in the chat, so if you want to join, feel free. The short was so obvious. See you next week, dude. The short, meaning the Iran news that came out? Yeah, that was super obvious, dude. Yeah, the Discord is free. I don't know about free Trade Copier, but the Trade Copier that I use, TradeSyncer, they have a free trial. So you could test it out, I guess. This alpha discount is insane. Alan, it is free. I think he means the Discord. Yeah, the alpha discount is pretty mad, to be fair. 50% off with unlimited code usage is the best sale they've ever done. Like, before they did 50% off, but you could only use a code once to get it. But now it's unlimited use, so people are just stacking accounts. It's crazy. Okay, so I went long here because I understand that we had SMT at London low, ES took out London low, NQ didn't, and I could see us holding this -4 fib projection, and we broke above this swing high. So that is my entry model after a manipulation, and this is technically a manipulation, but I prefer to see the manipulation happen. So we reject from a fib projection and manipulate into another one and then play. So if we hold this low and break above this high, I would be happy to enter here. If we break this low, then I'm going to wait for some more structure because I think we could come down to this -4, honestly. If we put in an SMT, that's fine. The idea would still be valid, but yeah. I think it ends today. I think they said 48 hours, so... Oh no, it started yesterday, so it's been 24 hours, so it'll probably end tomorrow morning, but... I think maybe tonight. I don't know what time schedule they're working on. I don't know whether they're working with UK times or US times, honestly. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly sure they said 48 hours. So yeah. I'm 22. I'd like to see an SMT put in here and not just like relative equal lows left. I feel that makes this less attractive. Watching you from Dubai, that's awesome. How's Dubai at the moment? Is everybody safe? Does the 50% off include the accounts that have activation fees? Yeah, so I think you just get the monthly price as 50%, but you still pay the same activation fee, I'm fairly sure. So it's honestly, I feel like it's honestly worth going for the non-activation fee plan because then you can get 50% off that whole thing rather than getting 50% off the monthly fee and then still having to pay the 150, if that makes sense. I feel like it's a better discount on the non-activation fee accounts, but it's completely up to you. Okay, we swept that low. Looks like NQ's gonna sweep London low. Okay, I like this reaction out of this -2.5 right here. This range is still completely imbalanced. So I would like to see us come down to this -4, honestly. Now that I've seen that, I wouldn't really like us to reverse from here that close proximity to London low, because we've now basically put in relative equal lows with London low, which is a super nice target. So I would want to see NQ sweep London low now. I think this entry, I would have wanted to see us hold OTE of this leg and break above that high, and then I would have tried to get an entry, but yeah. Do you have a plan to visit Dubai? I'd love to visit at some point. I don't have a plan to visit this year, honestly, as I have quite a lot going on. So I have two holidays booked, but they're both in Europe. I'm going to Mallorca and I'm going to Greece in the summer. I'm going to Mallorca pretty soon, actually, in like 3 weeks or so. But that's all I really have planned for this year because I'm buying my first property. So yeah, I'm not going to have too much spare time or spare cash because I currently live with my parents. So I have to figure out how to like live. I got to figure out how to live so far. honestly don't mind this manipulation at all, but just so close proximity to London low, I just don't think it's A plus. So we can forward test, but I'm not gonna take this even if we do break this high right now. I just don't like that close to London low. I feel like that would be silly. That would be silly Billy to take. Have we actually not gained a single subscriber this whole time, or is it not updating? I honestly don't know. Let me check YouTube Studio and then I can understand whether this thing is updating. Yeah, this thing is not updating. We now have 980. I don't get why this isn't. There we go. I guess I have to click on it every once in a while and then it'll update. I have 5 funded accounts. Okay, that's London low taken. I have 5 funded accounts, but I trade them in rotations. So I trade 2 and then I trade 3. Because it takes the pressure off a little. I wanted to see whether we rejected off this -4 from that manipulation, but yeah. Okay, we've wicked out London low now. But ES is in such close proximity to Asia low that I think we're gonna come down into this area, honestly. $30 subs away from 10k. Early congrats to you, Claudia. May all your hard work pay off. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. You are purchasing property at 22. Yeah, it's so cool. It's a big achievement. I'm super proud of myself. But affording property and buying my first property has literally been something that I have like aspired to do since I was like 16. I always wanted to invest in property. I like even before day trading, I was looking into like how to, do Airbnb and all that jazz. Like I've always been super interested in property, so that has been like a big investment that I've always had in mind. So I've been saving for I saved as much of my money from my engineering job as I could for the deposit, and then I've been saving a ton over the last year for the deposit. So yeah. What is your bias? My bias right now is bullish. I think we're going to have this New York continuation profile. We have a directional move in Asia, consolidation London session. So I expect a sweep of London low, which we've had. And then I expect us to reverse to London high and beyond. I want to see Asia low on ES get taken out because we have left like relative equal lows there, which isn't the most ideal scenario. But this would technically be the entry model right here. I'm not going to be taking this because I just don't like the fact. I guess we did take out London low. We did take out London low. We're just in such close proximity to Asia low on ES. You know what I mean? I don't really take equal lows on ES into account though. I'm like tempted to have a stab at this, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether that's A plus or not. I think when I'm umming and erring about whether it's A plus, it probably means it's not. So we can maybe take it on an eval, or should I just forward test? Take it on an eval. I have a couple of evals just ongoing, to be honest. I probably need to just like trade on anyway, so I have a lucid flex one, which I was halfway to passing, and then I've just taken losses on it because I just take stupid trades on evals for some reason. Like I don't really lock in with the evals, which is not very good. I might not even get the entry now anyways, honestly. Might be too slow. But yeah, I don't think this is A plus, so if I do get the entry, I'll take this on my I need M and U. I want NQ. Yeah. 1 minute. Oh damn, so close to the entry. I'm just gonna say, dude, why is it not letting me like buy things? Okay, I'm in on this Lucid eval. I actually got quite a good fill considering the whole situation here. I'll drag it up on my screen right now. Wait, what? That's so weird. That's so weird. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait. Wait, I'm actually so confused. Am I absolutely tripping right now? This is... Wait. Wait. I'm closing this out. Guys, I'm so confused. Holy shit. This is crazy. Trade C is 10 minutes behind. I'm not even fucking with you. I'm not even fucking with you. I'm convinced. Am I like absolutely tripping balls? Wait, let me show. It says delayed. What? NQ data is delayed by 10 minutes because of exchange requirements. I'm so confused. Why? Wait, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Oh my gosh, I'm actually an idiot. If you pay for a Lucid Flex eval, does it just disappear after a month? Like you don't pay a monthly fee? I was so confused then. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna be able to just like hack this. Oh my gosh, wow. I was actually so excited about that. Okay, never mind. I was actually just tripping balls there. Okay, it doesn't matter. It was on a demo account. Like, I didn't realize that with Lucid, if you pay for an eval, it just like disappears after a month. I thought there was a monthly recurring fee, but there obviously isn't. Oh, I wish I knew that. I would have flipping full ported that shit. Now. Okay, whatever. That was a waste of money. Okay, well, in that case, we can trade the Alpha Premium eval. Oops, this is funded. Let's log out of those. Do this quick. Quick. Okay, there we go. Do a little limit right there. Stop loss right there. Damn, that's quite a lot of risk. Oh my gosh, this is a funded account. So let's not risk $600 on my funded account. That would not be ideal. Okay. Doing this on an eval. This is in 2k of profit, so it's no biggie. I just don't think this is A+, but I think it could still play, hence the evaluation trade. So yeah, we'll see. Obviously, if we come to 0.5 before anything gets filled... Oh, damn. That was some fast candle movement. I'm kind of scared. About that, but anyways. Okay, let me draw this manipulation. I'm -2 lining up with 0.705. Yes. Okay, let's see whether it would be worth taking on my funded or not, or whether I made the right decision. Either way, it's kind of a win-win. If this trade loses, it means I made the right decision to not take up my funded, but if it wins, then we'll be close to passing a 100k premium account. So either way, it's a win-win situation, which doesn't happen very often in trading, so I'm pretty happy right now about that. Looks like NQ is slightly more bearish than ES right now, which is obviously not the most ideal scenario to be in, to be honest, when you're trying to take longs. But whatever. We also have SMT right here. It's just an internal SMT. I don't know whether I want this to lose or win. If this loses, it means I did the right thing, but if this wins, I obviously make profit on an eval, so... You know, Kind of need this level to hold right now. I need ES to hold 0.618, otherwise I think we might be screwed on this 480 trade. On this tradey trade. On this tradey trade. On this tradey trade. Do you guys think I made the right decision taking this on an eval? Or did I make the wrong decision and I should have taken this on a funded? I think I made the right decision. I think if you're ever umming and erring about whether to take a trade, you should either just not take it at all in forward test or take it on an eval. I guess it depends. I think it's always worth, like, if you have a trade idea, but it's not A+, I think it's worth taking on an eval if you already have funded accounts. Obviously, if you're just trading an eval and you don't yet have it funded, it's good to just trade A+. That's just a good habit to have for when you're funded, but yeah. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that 0.618 hold on ES so far. Honestly, so we'll see what happens. Oh, we have equal highs here. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice, isn't it? That's lovely for us. That's really lovely. See, we made relative equal lows with Asia, though, on ES. Maybe that will get snatched in New York session. Maybe this is the low. Who knows, eh? I only have one. I should have traded micros. I always do this on evals. It's silly. I forget. I can't take partials now. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsies, 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 oopsies. Yeah, this is a premium eval. See, I treat my evals as paper trading, but just with a chance that you get another funded account, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when there's a sale, when there's a good sale, like, I will just buy, like, I will buy evals and they will just fucking sit there and I just won't trade them. I don't like copy trading evals with funded accounts. Like, it just stresses me out. It feels like there's more accounts going on. I probably should do that, but I just don't like it. So, for me, this is paper trading, but there's just, like, if you do well, you get funded. That's my perspective on evals right now. You going long? Yeah, I kind of wish I took the longs on ES. ES is definitely stronger right now. Right, I want to just get rid of that. Oops. And then draw out this. Okay. Have that projected, and then let's out. So we can see whether it's holding that or not. Do the same on ES. There we go. Yeah, TradeSyncer works fine. I just don't like copy trading my evals with fundeds for some reason. I just don't like it. I think I will in the future, but I think, like, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of, like, ratios and all that jazz. I just don't like it. It stresses me out. I like having my evals there as a backup, but less A+ setups. I feel like it just works for me. Not everybody likes the idea of trading evals just for not A+ setups, but for me, it's what works and it's what feels comfortable. Some people prefer paper trading. That's absolutely fine. I personally always have evals ongoing just in case, like, so it's just worth it for me to trade them. Otherwise, I just won't trade them. So, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. What did you have for breakfast? I had overnight oats. I love overnight oats. I eat them throughout the week because they're just so easy and I can batch prep them for the week. So I'm really bad at eating breakfast, honestly. Like me and breakfast, I'm just so bad at it. I feel like it's because when I first wake up, the first thing I prioritize is caffeine, not food, which is obviously not the best plan, but that's just what I'm like. I just prefer. I prioritize caffeine, and obviously caffeine is an appetite suppressant. So I'm usually not that hungry, so I won't really eat unless there's just something in front of me. So I just have my pot of overnight oats and I will just like pick at it over like an hour or something. Yeah, I do need some manifestation. Let's all manifest a bullish candle. Like, I actually don't know whether I want this to win or lose. Like, I genuinely don't know. If this loses, it means that I made the right decision on my funded account to not take it, right? If it wins, then it's like, fuck, I should have taken it on my funded. But it's also like, yay, because I made some money on an eval. You know what I mean? Let me refresh my subscribe account right now, because I don't think it refreshes on its own, unfortunately. Okay, no, we are at 980 right now. Okay. I think that low that we've just put in needs to hold, otherwise we're cooked AF. Otherwise we are so cooked. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. I could make 3k, I think. And I risk like 600, so I would need like 5R to make 3k, which is probably not gonna happen, I'm not gonna lie. Unless we get super lucky and we did actually catch the low, but I'm not sure whether I would want to hold this 3k when I can't even take a partial. I feel that would be slightly silly. But we are on an eval. An eval is for silliness, in my opinion. I think because we're on eval and I'm trying to get this shit passed, maybe we do a little trail stop situation. What do you think about that? I feel like I'm getting a bit too big for my boots. Like, we've only just come out of drawdown on this trade. Like, I feel like I'm getting a bit too big for my boots. Maybe I should wait until we're in a bit more profit to be worrying about that. You don't scale in. Not on an eval, no. Copy trading your trades today, you better not lose. That is just not recommended from me ever. So if you lose, that is totally your bad. Can you really talk to an orange about an apple? Yeah, probably, not gonna lie. So if I was talking to an orange, and so am I the apple, or am I just talking to the orange about the apple? Oh my gosh, why is my trade counter not refreshing? Oh, it's refreshed now. Oh my gosh, we're 10 subs away. That's so freaking exciting. That is so exciting. It looks like we're accumulating, and usually what comes after an accumulation is a manipulation. And if we do decide to do that, we are going to get sold out. So, you know. No, but on a real though, like, am I talking to the orange about an apple, or am I the apple and I'm talking to the orange? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to keep refreshing it every now and again. Let's make it 11 away. Right, that's horrible. That's horrible, guys. Don't do that to me. Ooh, look at this. We got that green candle action going on right now. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm from the UK. About an apple. Right, okay. If I had to talk to an orange about an apple, I'd honestly go, hey, I like your name. Your name is really cool because, like, it's like the color of you. Your name is very descriptive. And then the orange would probably be like, oh, thank you, that's really kind. And then I'd be like, so you do know that there's a fruit, like there's something like really similar to you, right? But their name is not red or green. Like, they just have some random ass name. Like, how ridiculous is that? And then the orange would probably be like, what? You're fucking kidding me. Like, why would they not call this thing red or green? So what is its name then? And I would go, okay, you're going to hate me for this, and I want you to prepare yourself, but this red or green thing, it's called an apple. And the orange would be like, you're joking me. You've got to be fucking having me on. It's called apple. What does that mean? And I go, look, orange, I don't know either. I'm with you here. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it means, but it's called an apple. And the orange would go, well, the name's ridiculous, but like, what's the taste like? And I'd go, well, me personally, orange, I'm allergic to apples. I actually am allergic to apples. I'm allergic to apples, so I'm on team orange, so you don't have to worry about me. And the orange would go, okay, but what about everyone else? And I'd go, well, I'm not going to lie, orange, on the breakfast table, it's a pretty even split. Some people like apple juice, some people like orange juice. It's an even split. So apple is your main competitor, I'm not going to lie. And the orange would be like, how is my main competitor something with such a fucking ridiculous name? And the orange would be like, and I'd be like, I know, orange, it's disgraceful. It really is. How easy it is to level up to the orange these days. It's rough. But I've got to break some news to you, orange. An apple can be grown in the UK with hardly any sunshine. So, you know, here in the UK, there's plenty of apples, even in people's gardens. And the orange would go, well, shit, like, how do I do that? And I'd be like, it's not possible, orange. We haven't figured out how to do it yet. We got to ship you from, I don't know, Portugal. So this is exactly how I would talk to an orange about an apple. I hope you guys enjoyed my rendition. Yeah. My friend. Yeah, well, you know what, guys? At least you join in the stream, and I'm not, and I don't pretend to be nonchalant. I promise you, I'm the opposite of nonchalant. I'm like fucking batshit crazy, but you know, at least it's not boring, I guess. What if I am the apple? All right, if I was the apple and I'm talking to the freaking orange. Wait, hold on. Let me just concentrate on my trade for 1 second, then I'll let you know. I wrote like 1.3R. I'm gonna go break even at 0.5. All right, so if I was the apple, right? If I'm that freaking apple. Wait, let me just refresh my subscribers. I probably gained like 100 subscribers from that rendition, I'm not gonna lie, so I just need to check that. Okay, so we gained a total of zero subscribers from my orange and apple rendition. I don't really believe it. I think it's lying. Anyways, if I was the apple and I'm talking to the orange, I would say, hey, you look kind of similar to me. What's your name? Like, I'm new in this town. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is actually fucking hilarious. You can tell that I've got a social battery today. Some days I come on stream and I'm so fucking boring, but today I have a social battery, so. And I'd go something like, I'd be like, oh, no, sorry. The orange would be like, you new here? So what's your name? so what's your name, Red? And I'd go, Apple. And the orange would go, sorry? And I go, Apple, my name's Apple, what's your name? And the orange would go, my name's Orange. And I would go, what, like the colour? And the orange would go, yeah, like the colour. That's why I assumed your name would be Red. And then I would go, well, I'm sorry to break it to you, Orange, but you're the only guy around here who has their colour for their name. Not really a common thing. Not really a common thing, I'm afraid. Did we hit 10k? Wait, did we hit 10k? Did we hit 10k? Did we hit 10k? Let me check. Sorry, I was doing my Apple Orange rendition. We hit 10k! Oh my god, I'm so excited. I was just doing my Apple Orange rendition. We just hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm convinced that's what did it. Oh. That's actually so insane. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. You might be the GOAT. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just putting something on my story. Oh my gosh, so exciting. So exciting. 10,000 flipping subscribers. What the bloody hell? No, so somewhat the orange and apple thing. Basically, are you autistic, Claude? I'm not sure. Quite a few people have asked me that. I don't think so. The orange and apple thing, someone asked me, do you like could you really talk to an orange about an apple? So I was just doing my rendition to prove that I could do that. Let's go, team. And the trade is flipping pumping. Wow. What a life. What a life, eh? It's the TISM speaking. Are you acoustic? Right, guys, there's absolutely no need for that, is there now? Come on. There's absolutely no need. Right, I'm going to just trail my stop to here, and then I'm going to go break even at 0.5. Right there. Damn, should have taken this on my funded. L everything. L trader. L day trader. L risk management. L risk taker. L everything. L. Now let's get back to the apple. Yeah, you know what, you're right. Okay. Let me start my rendition all over again. Okay, this is if I was an apple and I'm talking to an orange, right? No, I'll go from where I was up to. Where was I up to? Oh, I was breaking the news to the orange that not everybody is called their colour. Okay, so I'll be like, why is my mic doing that? Oh, it's because my feet are literally on my microphone. Wire. Okay, so I'll be like, oh wait, has ES hit 0.5? Right, I'm actually setting alerts even though it's right in front of me because knowing me, I'll get lost in the conversation between the orange and the apple. I'm actually setting alerts. It looks like it might do it, but anyways. Okay, so I'm breaking the news to this orange. Yeah, this is an eval. I wasn't too, I was a little bit scared because ES was so close to Asia low. So I just took this on an eval. Oh my gosh, this is overstimulating. I just need to wait until it hits break even and then I'll continue. I prefer orange because I'm freaking allergic to apples. So, you know, there's a clear winner for me. But apple juice is banging, but I am allergic. Okay, right. I'm going break even now on this trade. I'm going break even. Yeah, so anyway. I feel like 3.7. How much did I risk? Like 350. Let me just like put a pretend limit there so I can understand what's going on. 640. So let me do some calculations to make sure I don't break the consistency rule. 3,000 divided by 640 is 4.7 R. Okay, interesting. So that's like up there. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm probably not going to hold to that. I'm not going to lie. Because, I don't know. Like, I think this could be the low of the session, honestly, and we could go to London High, but I could also be wrong, but I do kind of want to pass the eval, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to, like, take it as I come. I'm going to at least target this -2 right here, and then I'll decide. Just close your trade, W. I kind of need to pee. I'm going to go pee, and then I'll be back, and then I'll tell you the orange and apple story, I promise. Hey, I'm back. Please, let's not reverse from 0.5. That's actually so rude. What did that hey be wee guy say? HB wee. You got stopped out? Damn. Where did you enter? Where did you enter? This is like the lowest. 15-second one. I wanna just whack a fib on that. -2. -2.5 lines up with a 0.618 there. Just interesting. Interesting indeed. Really? Let me see MNQ. Damn, yeah, that was really bad. Usually when that happens, price will honestly come down and fix that. So I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared about that. I'm a little scared about that. Usually when there's differences between NQ and MNQ, price will just use it as a magnet and come and fix it. And then continue with its day. I've seen that happen a few times. But whatever. You took the longs, made back your losses for the last 2 days. That's really awesome. That's awesome sauce. Apple or orange? Orange, guys, I'm telling you, I'm allergic to apples. Made my profit target for payout this Asian done for the day. Nice. 29,171. Oh, mangoes are so fire. Yeah, I can eat pineapple. I just can't eat apple. It's like the type of pollen. It messes with me so bad. I'm high-key pissed off with myself that I didn't take this on a funded. The only thing that was bothering me was this. But I don't even take into account equal lows on ES. So I feel like I was just being a scaredy cat. You know what I mean? Like I was actually just being a scaredy cat. Whoa. Oh well. Oh well. Life's tough. We'll move on. We'll get through it. What do you base your take profits off? Standard deviation. Yeah, usually standard deviation. But I don't know what to do in this situation because this is just an eval trade. I didn't take it on my funded because I didn't think it was A+, but on reflection, I was just being a scaredy cat. So I'm kind of annoyed, but whatever. So I don't really know. I'm trying to balance between taking a valid take profit, but also passing this eval as well as I possibly can. She made me chuckle. I wish I took this on MNQ so I can take partials. Just so silly that I didn't do that. For Alpha Futures, I'm honestly not sure. I haven't tried out Alpha Trader yet, to be honest. It kind of depends, I guess. Alpha Trader probably has cool lockout features and stuff, but for me, I just like Tradeovate because I trade with other firms as well, so then it's easy to copy trade if they're all on the same one. What do you all know about passionate fruit? You mean passion fruit? I actually like passion fruit. Passion fruit's banging. 10k, congrats, 12k next week. Thank you so much. I hope so. That'd be awesome. Guys, I wish you got a plaque for 10,000 subscribers. Is this the Alpha Premium Eval, Claudia? Yeah, it is. I'm up 2k on it already. So, yeah, I was up 2k to start off. So, I won't be able to pass it in this trade no matter how well I do, but, you know. Hello, sister. Hello. How's everyone's trading week been so far? Mine's been pretty average. I took a nice win Monday, 2 losses Tuesday, and a win yesterday, and then 1 loss this morning, and now I'm taking this trade on a freaking eval rather than my funded. No, I'm not taking this trade on my funded. I would like to trade my funded today, but I just didn't think this was A+, so I didn't take it on there, unfortunately. Oh, I wish I traded micro. So silly. I don't use volume profiles now. I literally never look at them, to be honest. I've took one loss already. This is my second trade of the day. It's such a slow trade. I honestly wouldn't be mad if we rejected from 0.5 and then came and stopped me out break even, because then I would have some sort of opportunity on my funded, honestly. So, yeah. Oh. No, I've never traded with volume profiles. Let me see if MNQ is done. Interesting. I can't believe we hit 10,000 subscribers. That's absolutely crazy, crazy. You know Sam Giles? I don't think so. What, like personally, or is he a trader? Ugh. I don't tend to trail my stop loss. I usually take partials. Like, I would have taken a partial here if I was on my funded account, but because I'm on an eval, there just isn't, like, I obviously can't even take a partial as well because I've only got one contract on. I should have traded with micros. That's just my bad. I'm not trailing my stop loss because, like, this is an eval, and because I don't necessarily, like, because I have funded accounts, like, it's not my biggest concern, like, getting this in a bit more profit. Like, my concern is either passing it or, you know, whatever. So I would just want to give it as much room as it can to let the trade play if the trade's going to play. And if it doesn't, then that's fine. That's just my approach. Like, I like to be pretty aggressive with evals just because I already have 5 funded accounts. Well, I have 6 funded accounts, actually. I forgot about one that I have with Alpha Trader. Because I already have 6 funded accounts, like, and I've only had 1 payout, like, I just don't really need any more. The only reason why I want another funded account is because this eval is for a non-consistency funded account, which would be really nice for me because I trade higher risk reward. Sam used to be a lawyer but became a trader, and he's with Alpha as well. Nice. I don't think I know him. Good morning, Claudia and chat. Good morning. Okay, we got this wick which has now been taken. probably not been taken on a NQ, MNQ. That would be right there. Either we're going to put in micro mini SMT or we are going to come and sweep that out. To be honest. MNQ and MT5. MT5 is just for CFDs and forex, I'm fairly sure. But you can trade the CFD version of NQ. Will not swap this on micros. What's Xness? I don't know what that is. With this full TP unfunded, nah, I would have taken a partial at 0.5, but that's about it. Oh, Xness is a forex broker. Well, that would explain why MNQ is not on there, because MNQ is not forex. We still haven't swept that. I feel like we were going to sweep that. Let me mark out the price of that on here. Right there. Yeah, of course, you can trade the NASDAQ, but you can't trade, like, NQ, the futures asset, which has the symbol NQ, is what I'm saying. You can trade US 100, which is the same as the NASDAQ. I don't trade on here every morning. I trade on live every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, this is not a live account. Dude, stop asking that stupid question about 100% accuracy. No one believes you that you have 100% accuracy, bro. Like, literally no one. Please stop. Trading taught me not to be too greedy. Honestly, like, if I was on a funded, I would have taken a partial. I can't take a partial because I only have one contract on. And honestly, I don't care to take profit here on an eval because it just wouldn't make a difference to the eval. Might as well give the trade as much room as I can. Yeah, I'd love to be a full-time trader in the future. Not yet, though. I wish this would just speed up a bit, you know? That's what I wish could happen. I think the only hope for this trade is for MNQ to take out this data low and then for us to reverse. You work other jobs apart from doing this part-time? Yeah, I do. Well, I don't work a job, I work for myself, but I have like contract roles, if that makes sense, but it's all remote. My entry model is usually using OTE. I do trade on Mondays and Tuesdays. I just choose not to live stream yet until I'm a bit more consistent with my trading. I want to still give myself 2 days a week to just trade alone. I'm not handling your investment, dude. That's such a bad idea. I'll take it off your hands, though. But you won't ever see it ever again. That will be my house deposit. Oh. Just take out this freaking wick, dude. My bias is bullish, but I do think that we could potentially sweep this out again before heading, to be honest. No. Why are we pumping up right now? Please just sweep out that wick. $500K? You have 500K and you're just giving it to me to invest? That sounds really legit and really smart of you, I think. Let me put some music on. I don't have any music on right now. Can I play? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, can I play Minecraft music on my YouTube stream? Can I play Minecraft music on my YouTube stream, or will I get copyright? I don't think I can. Ugh. Okay, whatever. How's that volume for you guys? Too loud, too quiet? Bro's gonna give us login of his 500k paper trading account. Yeah, I'd fuck shit up on that 500k account, honestly. Sounds like TTE, but I don't know what that is. I can't believe we didn't take out that wick on MNQ. That's so weird. Lowest trade of all history of everybody. It really is. Time to eat. What's that? I don't get it. Oh, trading channel. I didn't know what that was. Why didn't I close at 25,290? Dude, I would be closing all the way down here if I was closing at 25,290. My nose is so itchy. Bad memories. My colors, my chart colors, you mean? Let's see if this is holding or not. Can you show us your, oh. Why didn't you close at 29,290? Because there's just no point. Like, the whole idea around this trade is this is the low of the session and we're going to come up to true day open at least. So there just wasn't point. I would have taken a partial there if I was trading macros, but I traded minis for some reason. And it's also an eval. Like, me taking full TP there is honestly no different from me taking a break even. This is a 100k eval. I need 6k to pass. I'm 2k up. Like, there's just no point. I'd rather give the trade space and potentially get break even, because taking full profit here is like not even 2R. I don't trade silver or gold. Was wondering how you mark the extension levels. So I use the fib tool, which you can find like in this hotbar at the side, right here. And then I edit it to the settings which suit me. Oops, I did not mean to do that. If you want to use my fib settings, you can go ahead and take a screenshot of this right here. That's the fib settings I like to use. I like to generally extend these from lows and highs to try and figure out where we're potentially going to reverse. So I saw us rejecting off this negative 2.5. And that was my reason for entry right here. So I usually draw them from like manipulation legs or just like highs or lows, basically. I can go in a bit more detail if people want me to, but that's just like a generic overview, I guess. I've traded YM a couple times, but it's not my favorite to trade, honestly. So I just choose to kind of leave it now. I don't find it too interesting now. So we're gonna put in this hourly bearish fair value gap and then trade up into it, which would be kind of nice. So yeah, it makes sense. My TP does make sense that we'll trade up into that right now, honestly. Oh, I have micros on the side. Yeah, I think we could trade up into this bearish gap, reject off true day open, and come take these equal lows on ES. I think that's what makes the most sense today, honestly. But we are rejecting out of this 4-hour bullish gap and this 4-hour wick, so who knows? Who knows? Colors of the candles. Okay. So I have this is my background. Oh no, sorry, this is my background. And then I have this green for the body. I have black outlines, and then my bearish candle is just black. My wicks are black. Oh, I just want this to choose where it's going, honestly. This is just so slow. So slow. Let me refresh my thingy memo. There you go. I haven't tried Alpha Trader now. I haven't. Sorry guys, I'm gonna nip to the loo, and then when I'm back, I'm gonna answer all your questions about my strategy and things. Because I want to be focused to go through that. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. We just rebalance this range. Yeah, okay. One sec. Really do with another coffee, honestly. Ugh. Okay. Show us how to anchor the fib, please. Okay, yeah. I really need another coffee, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the whole idea around the fib is to find the bottom, you look at the top, and to find the top, you look at the bottom. So if I'm looking for the bottom of this range, I'm usually looking for a fib from the top. So as you can see, this bullish leg right here manipulated above this swing high that we have. So I drew out this manipulation leg. Now there's two different ways that I like to draw fibs. I like to draw manipulation fibs like this. So let me just delete it. I draw manipulation fibs to the left, and I will draw them from a swing high to a swing low like this. But I then will draw to the swing low, I will draw it to the body. Now don't ask me why, it just works. And then you can see these projections, and you can see this negative 2.5 right here played out really nicely for the low of this point. Obviously we did manipulate, and then we kind of went, which is what I usually like to see. I like to see a manipulation at a key fib level and then a rejection higher, and that's usually my entry point. So yeah, that's what I like to see. This looks like it's going to come and take out that wick, honestly. Yeah, that's what I like to see usually. And then you also have the OTE fib. This can also give you good projections of where price wants to go, but I also use this for entry. So I will draw from a swing low to a swing high. Where did I enter here? I'm fairly sure I entered right there. Yeah, I did enter right there. So I will draw from a swing high to a swing low, and I will wait for the retrace into OTE, which is between 0.5 and 0.79. And that's where I like to enter my trades. But you can also see the projections from this as well. Sometimes these play out better than manipulation fibs. I usually prefer manipulation fibs for projecting price, but it kind of varies. I like to draw both. Jenny SL 5504. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm trying to figure out what you mean. Interesting in that the OTE extended a bit to the high at 293.75, give 50% retrace and 5-minute fair value gap. Never used this, but just saw your vid on it, really good, but just wondering about this tweak. What tweak do you mean? Yeah, this is literally like watching paint dry. I am actually kind of happy I've taken this on an eval, to be honest, rather than 100, because this is just not nice. I think it will want to come and sweep out this MNQ low, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's way it's gonna leave that in. So we'll wait for that. How you manage to be so calm during trading? I've worked on myself a lot, emotions wise. I work on psychology a lot. I have researched psychology, watched tons of lectures, read trading psychology books, things like that, and they've all really helped. But I think just journaling extensively and understanding your body, understanding that it's normal to feel panicked when you're in drawdown or when you're close to taking a loss. It's completely normal. So not trying to force your body into not feeling anything when you're trading. I think that's probably the worst thing you could possibly do. And it's actually what a lot of people on social media tend to try and advise. Like, they try and make you feel like you shouldn't be feeling that way, and like it's like a pussy thing to do to feel panicked when you're in drawdown. But it's not true whatsoever. Not true whatsoever, you know? Like, your body is genetically inclined to feel that way when your body is being faced with uncertainty, you know? And it's in fight or flight. So I think just accepting that your body's bound to feel that way, but then figuring out ways to manage those emotions when you're going through it, I think that's really a good thing to try and do. So I noticed that sometimes when I'm in drawdown or when I am like going on tilt or whatever, I can sometimes feel a shortness of breath and like my heart races fast. So most of the time I wear my Apple Watch, so I'll actually get a notification if my resting heart rate just suddenly increases by a lot. So I will understand whether, okay, like this might be a bad time for me to trade. Maybe I need to like take a couple minutes to just like breathe. So yeah, I think just noting how you feel during certain situations and then figuring out ways on how to reduce those emotions is the best option. I've been reading Best Traders Lose. Yeah, I wanna read that. Isn't it Best Losers Win? Or am I tripping? It's by Tom Hugard or something like that. Fairly sure. Unless that's a different book that he's talking about. This is so boring, guys, isn't it? Honestly. I've been trading for around a year. I don't trade gold. This music feels very inspiring. I feel inspired to go and like run a marathon or something. Oh, I really don't. I respect people who run a marathon, but I don't really understand. Like nothing in me is inspired to run a marathon ever. Like I enjoy running, like I'll run a 5K, whatever, nice, but nothing in me is inspired to run a marathon ever. Like I don't feel like I would be that happy even if I managed to do it. Like I would just be like, oh, whatever, like everyone's run a marathon. And like I understand it's hard, but I feel like learning to trade is way better. That's way harder. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Yeah, I'm trading one contract. Yeah, I have read Trading in the Zone. That is a really, really great trading psychology book. I also read The Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas as well, but wasn't a fan of that one. Yeah, this is so boring. There's no way it's not gonna take out that low. I need Trump to tweet like, America is safe, we're all gonna be rich, and then, yeah. Actually, no. I feel like I need him to tweet the opposite. I need him to tweet something which is going to lower the value of the dollar. What could he tweet that would lower the value of the dollar? Holy guacamole chop. Chop City for real. Chop City. Nearly. Nearly. Oh. Just take out that flipping wick, I beg you. Please. Please, just take out that wig. Song's an absolute banger. Yeah, I know it's MNQ. I want MNQ to take out that wick because we have a divergence between NQ and MNQ. And we've just put in equal lows, so yeah. Still have some overnight oats left. I feel like that might be a bit warm. They're not too bad. They're still relatively cold. Please. Take out that flipping wick. Oh my golly gosh. No way. Oh my gosh, this is actually like watching paint dry, guys. Ugh. Let's talk about something controversial. What should we talk about that's controversial? I'm bored, guys. Just so unbelievably boring. Let's update the subscriber count, see where we're at. Wow. Yeah, this is just not updating whatsoever. Yeah, it's literally not updating. I'm gonna remove that off OBS right now because it's just rubbish. Not updating whatsoever. It's just not updating. It's rubbish. How's UK lately? I've heard about marches. What do you mean marches? Okay, we've finally taken out that flipping wick. Like, just honestly stop me out, break even, please. Give me some dopamine or like the opposite of dopamine. Okay. We are stop break even. That's fine. I'm happy to be out of that, honestly. Honestly, because that was kind of painful. Not gonna lie. I think we will come down and take out these lows and things. Let's just take a little picture of that with the old journal. Right. I want to take a picture of this loss as well. For my journal. There we go. Okay. Fine. Right. So we rebalanced the range. And now we are trading lower. So I want to project this. Bouncing off -2 right now. Put ES back up. I have 2.5 lining up with Asia low, so I think that could be where we're going right now. All right. Yeah, true. I did not manifest green candles. That's probably why. I'm honestly not too mad about that because me getting stopped out, if we can come into this area, it will give me another opportunity to trade my fundeds, which is honestly the more ideal scenario. So let me just log out here. Let me log into my other funded accounts. Okay. Oops, nope. Nice. Let's see what we got. We have this leg as well. I'm currently journaling my trades on TradeZeller, but I honestly want to use TradeZeller alongside like a physical writing thing. Pen and paper, they call it. Because I just feel like writing down emotions and things is way more personal when you're just writing with a pen and paper. Like, I feel like having my emotions and trading psychology separate to like all my analytics, like my actual trades and the trade analysis and stuff. I think that would be nicer. So I'm planning to separate those out potentially. But I'll see about that. But right now it's all just on TradeZeller. Yeah, I'm still bullish for sure. I just want to wait for us to come out and sweep some stuff here and then, yeah, see what happens. See what happens and then we can reassess. No, trading is not my main income. Oh, I want coffee, guys. I really want coffee. I'm super tired. Don't take it personally, I do that all over the place. I don't know what you're on about, to be honest. What are you on about? Here you go, thanks. Guys, it literally stopped me out. Like I got stopped out break even right here at this 0.5. That's so rough. Oh. I want coffee, guys. Would you guys be offended if I went to go get coffee? It would take me like 10 minutes. Is that really bad if I do that? I feel like you'll all leave me. Will you all leave the stream if I go get Gales? Maybe I could order Gales to here. Let me see whether it's on Deliveroo. Honestly, might not be. I can order Gales. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna order Gales. Yay! You'll be personally offended. That's funny. Gales! I'm gonna order Gales. I'm so excited. Oh, yes. Muscovado ice latte. My fave. Wait, let me just see. Does Muscovado syrup have refined sugar in? It's the one that Gales uses. I'm doing no refined sugar right now, so I have to check. So, is it worse than maple syrup? Damn, it is refined. I can't have the Muscovado one. That's so sad. Okay. That is so sad. That is so sad. That is so sad. I could get matcha though. No. I'm gonna get an iced latte. I'll have to get with agave. Let me check. Is agave refined sugar? Oh, it's still usually heavily processed. Oh. Wait, so which is better between muscovado and agave, as I'm doing no refined sugar? Damn, none of them are good. I need to stop bringing maple syrup everywhere. Okay, apparently muscovado is better. Okay, we'll get muscovado. I'm not being too strict with this shit. It's too hard. Too difficult. Okay, where is it? Whole milk, whole milk, whole milk. Okay, I'm gonna order that right now. Why is this shit £8? Small order fee. You're fucking joking me. I'm sorry, that's actually ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous for me to pay £8 when Gales is literally like 2 minutes down the road. That's silly, isn't it? Is that silly? I feel like that's really silly. Yeah, that's literally ridiculous. I will wait till after the stream and I will go get one. Yeah, I'm aware delivery isn't free, love, but it's down the road, so that makes it cheaper. They just have a small delivery fee, like if your order is small. The delivery is actually 29p. If we're gonna be RC here, I'll be RC too. Then. It's okay, I don't want to leave here because a setup is potentially forming for me. So it would be silly. Anyways, I'm gonna only be on stream till 9:30, so there's not long left. I want to see whether we get a bounce from this 2.5, and then I'd be looking to take the negative for her, honestly. I do like this 2.5 with Asia low. I just think that's silly. Yeah, £6 of fees. No way, someone just sent me money for coffee. Oh my gosh, you're actually the best. Okay, I'll order it then. I have to order it now so that you know I'm not using it on shit. That's actually so kind. You're the goat. Alan, can you put it's anonymous to entries into the giveaway for tomorrow? Because that's really kind. Oh, thank you so much. That's so cute. I love it. You're the go. Okay, let me order it right now. I have to now. Check your address. You're a bit far away. Dude, I'm not far away. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry guys, I'm just ordering my coffee. This is so fun, I love it. Okay, I'm ordering it now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yay! It's arriving in like 10 minutes. I'm so excited. I'm not live every single morning. I'm live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Watch me immediately be way more joyful on this stream because I know I have coffee coming. Ooh, someone's ringing me. I'm ordering coffee. It's anonymous lol sent me money so that I can order coffee for the stream because I said I was tired. Sorry guys. Okay, guys, I'm so close to securing this property that I've been looking at. I'm so close. We just gave another offer and yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back from the seller, but it seems pretty positive from the estate agent, so I'm so freaking excited. So I'll keep you updated. If I keep checking my phone, that's literally why I'm checking to see whether like the seller is accepted. Maybe we need to send her money for a French press next week. What's a French press? How many income streams do you have and what are they? I have... Let me think right now. I can now class trading as an income stream, I guess, but it's not a very solid one at the moment. Okay, so let me count. Sorry, wait. Oh my gosh, this is a lot for me to handle. I don't know like how to class the money that I make from social media as a whole because there's a few different streams from different things. So if I put those into one category, but there technically is like 4 categories inside the category. So I'll put them into one. So if I put that into one, then it's 3, but honestly inside of social media, that's not just my Claudia Trades social media, that is social media as a whole. I make money from that, and that and my third stream of income is like the thing which is sustaining me right now. But my second one is trading, but I don't know whether I can even class that right now. The social media bracket has like 4 things underneath it, so like technically 6, but I would class social media as a whole shebang because they all kind of tie into each other, but they are technically coming from 4 different things, I guess. But part of the social media, obviously you guys know that you get affiliate money. If people use your discount code, people usually get a percentage. if they use your discount code. So that's literally the same if you guys use my discount code. I get money from that. I'm pretty sure everyone's aware about that. I'm very transparent about that. So that's one stream of income. That's honestly not as big as you guys would think. That's nowhere near my biggest stream of income. The second is from doing social media for like other brands. So I've had a few opportunities through my social media, through my Claudia Trades page, to do social media for other people's brands. So for like 6 months or so, I was running someone else's social media page completely, like doing every single thing. I was just making the posts, posting them. I was completely managing their page for their business. So that was something. I still do a little bit of that. Oh wow, okay. What is that about? Holy wick. 8:33, interesting. So yeah, I have that. I have on the odd occasion I will get paid to make like a promo video for something. This can be on my Claudia Trades page. So if I'm promoting, I don't know what to give you as an example, like some sort of ad. I don't take a lot of the ads. I get a lot of opportunity to do paid ads, and they do pay like okay money, but I don't take a lot of them because I want them to be something which I actually believe in. But honestly, I could make a lot more from paid ads if I took all the opportunities, but I don't like to because I don't want to advertise stuff to you guys that I don't genuinely believe in. So there's that, and then that affiliate, oh, and then also just working with prop firms, making content and things. You can get money for doing that as well, so I get paid for that too. So that's like the 4 underneath social media, and then I have trading, and then my other one, I do like data analysis as a contractor role. We had unemployment claims at 8:30. 8:30 candle didn't really do anything though. I don't believe that was unemployment claims, to be honest, because that was only an orange folder. Let me check financial juice right now. There's nothing yet on financial juice, so that's interesting. I don't know. Maybe it was late to come out. Okay, we now have this data high. On NQNES. I am looking at Forex Factory, but these are orange folder. And this was at 8:33, not 8:30. There isn't any news at 9:15 also. I don't know what day you're looking at, but I don't think it's the correct one, because today the only other news we have is 9:45 a.m. I am using financial juice. There's nothing on there currently. I just had a little look. That is pretty good. I respect you not putting up ads you don't agree with. Yeah, honestly, I could have made a lot of money from doing that, but I just don't believe in it. I will not do anything that goes against my morals. And also, to be honest, like from a more selfish perspective, like what you guys think of me and my like personal brand image is super important, because that's what gets you the big opportunities. And taking random deals and stuff just really does like mess with your personal brand and your image and things. So I don't take those. I had a really big gambling offer also, which I didn't take, from Polymarket. I actually did have a gambling deal from Polymarket, but I didn't take that, thankfully, because that would have really messed with my image. But yeah, I would never take a gambling deal. I don't really believe in that stuff. I would never take a deal with gambling or alcohol or anything like that. That's not to say I don't love a good glass of wine, and I don't hate on anyone else who takes gambling deals. I think you do what you want to do. It just goes against my personal morals, but that's not to say that I shit on people who take gambling deals. Like, I get it, get your money, make your bag, do what you want, but yeah, it's just, it goes against my morals and stuff. I just don't like doing that. Yeah, the gambling deal I was offered was crazy, but yeah. That's that. That's what happens when you got morals. You gotta do it the hard way, but hopefully in the long term it'll pay off. I wonder how far away my coffee is. He's on the way. He's on the way. Let's track him. I'm gonna track. He's so close. I'm so excited. Why is he in a car? That's so funny that he's in a car. It's literally a 5-minute walk. It's always better to do the things the right way, even if it takes longer. 100%. And the thing is as well, like, I've had friends in my life who have got addicted to gambling. Like, it's been a real issue in their life. So even if I didn't though, I still would not. Like, I would not do I would not advertise any sort of alcohol deal or anything like that anyways. Like, I wouldn't do that. So that wasn't the only reason, but like, I've known people personally, friends who've really struggled with gambling and it's really affected their life. So like, I know what that can do to people. And the one thing that's always in my mind is, imagine if somebody follows you because they like your content, they like your trading stuff, they respect you, and then they see that you're gambling and your post is that one thing which puts them back into that spiral. That is something which, like, I could never ever live with. And although that's super unlikely, you never know. You know, you never ever know what people are going through and how easy it can be for them to relapse and things. Like, obviously they shouldn't be on social media and watching that type of content, but people could be following me for trading. They have a gambling addiction, they're trying to, you know, learn trading, do it the right way, and then they come across my page and then that makes them relapse, you know? Oh, my delivery driver's here. I'll BRB. Boom, we got it. We got the Gales secured. I'm so happy. Oh yeah, oh, the lid is literally off. That is so not ideal. Oh. Let me try put that back on. Yeah, literally. Oh, it has two lids on. I was like, I'm gonna fall and go everywhere. Oh, yes. What's this? Oh, right. Yeah! Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, what? Guys, how does this work? You have to like... Wait, I'm so confused. How does that even work? You have to like... Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, they give you a different one. They just put that on to deliver it. So clever. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, let me try and make sure this is on securely so that we don't spill it everywhere. That would not be ideal. Okay. I gotta take a picture for my story. This is so amazing. I just have the best time on stream ever. It's honestly the best. Love it. Let's have a taste of the coffee. Your short just played? Nice. That is so good. Sorry, I will check your question right now. I'm just trying my coffee. Let me read. When it says max payout 6k, what does that mean and what alpha accounts have no buffer required? So with alpha futures, none of the accounts need a buffer. So the reason why you need a buffer on other prop firm accounts, not all, but some of the others, is because when you take that payout, your max loss limit moves to break even on a lot of prop firms, which is why you need the buffer. So that when your max loss limit moves to break even, your account doesn't blow because you have that buffer, right? But with alpha futures, that doesn't happen. So when you take your payout, your max loss limit stays wherever it is. It trails at the end of every single day, but it doesn't move. So for example, on my 100k standard account with alpha, I made 2k on it. So my max loss limit then moves up 2k. But I then withdrew the 2k, still have room there because my max loss limit hasn't gone all the way to break even. So you don't need a buffer. Max payout of 6k means that the maximum amount you can request per account is $6,000 at one time. So let's say you have 5 50k premium accounts with alpha. That's your max allocation. You can have 5 accounts max funded. You can have as many as you want in the eval stage, but you can have 5 funded accounts maximum. Let's say you have 5 50ks. The max you could withdraw in one go is 30k across all of the accounts. Now, obviously you can keep withdrawing every time you take another payout, but the max you can withdraw at one time from one account is 6k. So if you do this across 5 accounts, you can withdraw 30k. So, and the best thing with the premium accounts is it's not a payout date every 2 weeks like the standard account is my one right now. It's every 5 winning days. So what that means is I could take a trade on a 50k premium, take like a 1 to 5R trade, so make like, I don't know, 1.2k or something. And then all I need is 4 winning days, so 4 days above $200 profit to then request my next payout. And it doesn't matter when that date is, I can request it whenever. And because the accounts are non-consistency, I can literally take one great trade, one high R trade, and then the rest I can just, you know, scalp $200, $200, $200, $200, and then I can take my payout, which is why I would love to have a premium account pass. That's the main reason why. So yeah. Yeah, honestly, from what I've noticed, a lot of CFD funded accounts have better rules than the futures. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing with CFD is the spreads are not amazing. So actually trading CFDs, I think, puts you at an advantage in comparison to just trading futures. So there's that aspect. There's also the aspect of platform. There is not really any good trading CFD platform. Like MT5 is like fucking firing up a rocket on your PC. It actually is. It's really complicated to use and it's not very intuitive, I don't think. And a lot of people, especially beginners like myself, like executing on TradingView, which you can do through Tradeovate, through trading futures. So there's that. And also CFD evals are often a lot harder to pass. They usually have 2 steps, which is not really a common thing. The futures evals have 2 steps, so that's the things that I would say. And the evals are usually just cheaper for futures. That's one main thing. Yeah, so if I made 2K, that's literally what I did. So let me get out my alpha dashboard and you can see my 100K account, because that's literally what I did. So you'll be able to see the max loss limit and things. I'll get it up on screen, one sec. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is, okay. Account metrics. Hopefully it should show you. Yes, right. This should show you, hopefully. Hopefully there's not any info on here that's crazy. I don't know. Hopefully not. Anyways. Okay, so this is my 100K account, which I managed to take a payout on. So as you can see here, my max loss limit, I'm fairly sure this red line is your max loss limit. Fairly sure. Yes. So this is my account. It's at $2,260 in profit, and that's why my maximum loss limit is $98,260, because it's gone up $2,260 from the original max loss limit of 96K, I think it is. You can see that max loss limit starts off at 96K, and then it slowly goes up with your profit. But because I'm taking out, when I take that $2,200, it's going to bring me back to 100,000. So I still have 1.8K of drawdown left after I've taken that payout. So you can see this is where I took the payout right there. You can see that here. And then I got into quite a lot of drawdown. I've managed to basically bring it out. We're back at like 99,670 right now. So yeah, so it doesn't automatically bring your max loss limit, which is good. But obviously if you made $4,000 on the account, then your max loss limit is going to be 100,000. So you just have to be mindful of that. But if you make like 2K, then you can take the payout and you don't need a buffer. If you want to make more, then you have to make a buffer, I'm fairly sure. Cross now. That coffee is so banging. So unbelievably banging. Wow. How do you lock the drawdown? By building the buffer? Yeah, exactly. So if you make 4K on the account, your max loss limit then goes to 100K. So you wouldn't be able to take that full 4K, but you can take 2K out each time. So I could just continue with this account and just make 2K and then take it out and just continuously do that. And my max loss limit won't move anywhere. But yeah, if you want to make more than that, then you do have to build a buffer. So it's nice. It gives beginners a better opportunity to take profit. Okay. Gale's is so good. This coffee is so nice. We have this. This is really the only leg from here that I like the look of. Those two lining up is pretty nice though. It's pretty solid. Hey Claudia, have you done any meetups in London? So there's actually a London Prop Expo coming up at the end of June. If you want to get tickets, they're like £6 if you use my code at checkout. They get you like 50% off. I promise I don't make any money from you using my discount code. It just saves you money. But if you use code Claudia at checkout from the Prop Firm Expo in June, then you can get tickets for £6 and it's actually going to be really, really good. I will, I'll try and find the link for the Instagram so you guys can take a look and see whether it's for you, and then you can obviously get tickets if it's something that you're interested in. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be doing a couple of panels and things, and then for the rest of the day, like, I will just like genuinely be walking around talking to people, things like that. So let me try find that. Yes, got it. Okay, let me send you this link. You can have a look, and if any of you guys are interested, feel free to grab tickets and let me know in the Discord if you're in my Discord if you're going to be there, and we can obviously meet up throughout the day and things like that. I like that bounce off negative 2.5, even though it didn't quite touch, I still would count it, to be honest. That coffee is so good. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. This week has been a take loss and stop profit type of week. This week has been better than the last 2 weeks. Last week and the week before were honestly really tough for me, trading wise. We put in equal highs here, or? Yeah, nice. That's a nice draw on liquidity. I'd love to get some sort of long entry up to date a high, but I don't know whether that's going to present before 9:30, and I'm strictly not trading after 9:30. Yeah, this pre-market was just choppy as heck after this huge news where it could just chop in, but I think we're going to manipulate and then distribute higher. That is my perspective on today. Has anyone got any fun plans for the weekend? I'm going to be having a barbecue. There's a huge heat wave in the UK over the next week, which I'm so excited for. Actually might not be like see-through pale, so I'm super excited about that. I don't trade after 9:30. I just find it hard. I just feel like I get stopped out a lot. I just have a better win rate in pre-market, so I'm just trading pre-market. Just what works for me. Not a lot of people would agree with me about that, but it's just what works for me, to be honest. I don't sound British, really? Going down to the pub by the river, that's so great. I love that. Sorry guys, I just have to do a couple things pretty urgently, so I'm just doing that. I just gotta send a screenshot of some money to prove that I got money so I can buy a property. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for Asia Low too. That 2.5 lining up with Asia Low and ES looks really clean. We're having a little reaction out of -2 here, so I think this will play out nice. By the way, guys, if you guys do decide to take advantage of the Alpha Futures 50% off sale, please make sure to join the Discord and open a ticket, because if you guys let me know when you use my discount code, I'm more than happy to add some extra entries into my weekly eval giveaways, which, by the way, are going to be getting a lot bigger over the next few weeks, so please watch out for that. I'm more than happy to add you guys in some extra entries just to say thank you, because you guys know I make a little bit of money every time someone uses my code, so I want to give you guys a bigger chance to get something free out of doing that, just to say thank you. So please make sure to do that. The Discord is pinned in the chat. I've pinned Alan's comment. He's put the link there, so feel free to join. If you are watching the stream and you have enjoyed it so far, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. We hit 10,000 subscribers in today's live stream, which is just insane. I want to keep growing and growing the channel as much as I can. The bigger we grow, the more evals and stuff I will be able to give away on a weekly basis. The bigger the weekly eval giveaways will be, the bigger future giveaways will be as well. The more traction my streams get, the more happy prop firms will be to give me stuff to just give away to you guys. So I would really appreciate it if you guys could hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button as well if you did like the stream. It just helps push it out into the YouTube algorithm, so I would really appreciate that. Honestly, I don't know what's happening. We just put in an SMT right here. I don't think that's gonna hold though, if I'm being honest. If it does, then I'm bamboozled. Congrats on 10K, Claudia. Thank you so much. I don't trade live every day. I do trade every day, but I just trade live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. It's honestly crazy to think that I hit 10K subscribers. Like, what the heck? That's insane. What's our current subscriber count, guys? Current subscriber count is 10,104. Let's go. That is insane. We already gained 100 subscribers in this stream, which is insane. What should I do to understand people who speak fast in English? English isn't my native language, but it is very fast like Flash from the Avengers. I'm sorry, I do genuinely try and consciously slow down my speaking so that people who don't have English as their first language can understand me. But sometimes when I'm in flow state and I'm like da 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 da, I find it really hard because I do just genuinely speak fast anyway. Like I'm really trying to consciously slow my speech down right now. I'm finding it difficult, so I apologize. Maybe you could turn subtitles on. Is that a thing that's possible? I don't know. Love from India. Have to leave and take the wife shopping. Everyone have a great day. See you all tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. My daily bias is bullish. I think we're going to sweep Asia low and then head higher. Personally. Good morning. Just found your stream. New sub. Congrats on 10K. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't think we're gonna get an entry, to be honest. My speaking is really so fast. I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't slow it down. Like, I'll try my best, but it's hard. I'm from the UK. Yeah, guys, if I had that Scottish accent, you guys would not understand a word. Okay. You really wouldn't. I don't think we're gonna get an entry. I want to see it come down and sweep Asia low before heading higher, which is sad, but oh well. We've been patient this session. We had a good attempt at some longs. They just didn't want to play out until 9:30, unfortunately. I feel like this is something that I'm gonna note down when we have these huge news influxes during pre-market. The rest of pre-market just tends to chop around and not do very much, so I'm gonna note that for next time, definitely. Can you say water one more time? There you go. Let's hear your Scottish accent. Okay, what should I say in Scottish? In a Scottish accent. Not in Scottish. Scottish is not a language. Or is it? No, it's not. Wait, what? Is Scottish a language? I'm actually fried. Wait, it is. It is. Wait, Scottish is a language. Wow. Oh, wait, I'm so confused. Wait, is it Gaelic? Or is that Gaelic Yeah, it's Gaelic. I knew they had a language. It's the ancient tongue of Scotland. Oh, the more you know, eh? Yeah, guys, Scotland do have an accent, a language. I knew it. I don't think it's too common though. I might be wrong. Hey, Lou. I should be model. I don't think so. I'm like 5 foot nothing. You gotta be tall to be a model. Shout out Scotland. What do I think about Indian? Like Indian people or India the place? I've never been to India, so I can't comment on the place. Say anything in Scottish. Okay, what should I say? What should I say? What do they say? What's like a common Scottish phrase? Something about haggis. Come on, wee lass. Come on, wee lass. The haggis is on the stove. Wee lass, the haggis. I'm from Scotland. I feel like that's quite good. I'm doing good, Lou. How are you doing? Have you caught anything else? I personally haven't in this chop. Lou, you should do a podcast with me. That would be so sick. Read message, please. I said it. Look where the conversation has gone. Claudia will be teaching us geography in a moment. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. What does wee neeps and tatties mean? That's so funny. How would a Scottish person say that? Wee neeps and tatties. I don't know what that means. I'm basically Scottish. Boom! Biblical 2 Timothy 1:7. Is it your first time here or not? Because honestly, it's more of a me thing. Like, I just yap. It's actually a me problem. Me and the whole chat, like, we're all like, we're so tight. We're like besties. I yap, they listen. It's the perfect friendship. What is this? Have I ever tried Arabic food? I don't think I have. I would love to though. There's a lot of foods that I would love to try, but the thing is, I wouldn't want to try certain foods when like visiting the places because I want to travel, but my only issue with eating in places where like English is not kind of a given, because if I travel in Europe, there's more than likely going to be someone who speaks good English, right? And I feel like in a lot of touristy places that is the case, but just because I have such a bad allergy to nuts, me trying new foods when like the chef or whatever doesn't speak good English is really like dangerous for me. So the podcast would be sick, but I would die. You don't have the cananas. What does that mean? Cajonas. What does that mean? Oh my gosh, you need to learn how to play Minecraft. It's so fun. Your son would say you minus 1 million aura. Oh, that is so funny. That's so funny. Bless him. We're not gonna get a setup, are we, realistically? We're really not. It's so sad. But we're just vibing. There are a few famous Scottish accent memes, and I like Steve and I thought you were dead. I have not seen that. I've not seen that before. I need to watch that. Did I get it up? Oh my gosh, Lou, that is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Stuff like that actually sets me off. Like, I will cry at anything. I've actually already cried today at a dog. I've actually already nearly cried today at a dog called Dundee. Oh, his face. His face just makes me cry. Like, everything makes me cry. Oh, Lou, that actually melts my heart. I'm gonna cry. Stuff like that really sets me off. I'm actually the most emotional human being ever. I don't know why I'm becoming a trader. Maybe this is why my trading is not going great at the moment, because I'm too emotional. I just find things emotional. What is it? Stephen, I thought you were dead. Let me get this up. Let's get this up for the team. Nothing's really happening. Oh, I think I have seen this. Oh, I have.
Stephen! I thought you were dead!
I've seen that. I forgot about that. That's actually so funny. Right, let's not play it again. Let's put my copyright free music back on, eh? That's so funny. We all need to get him a shout out one day when he's home from school. He would be telling all his friends, oh my gosh, literally any time. That's so cute. You know what I like? I'm fairly sure she's Scottish, or is she Scottish? No, she's not. She's not. My favorite like UK meme with the accent is, you know, the girl who, like the little girl who wakes up and she's got a pen all over her face and she goes, nah, it's not funny, I've got school. Yeah, where's she from? I've got school. I actually don't know. I feel like Manchester, maybe. I feel like she's like Manchester accent. So funny. I love that. It hit you with that the other day. What do you mean? Oh man, what a lady. She has grown so much in trading since she started. Happy for you, Claudia. Been following since you started. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. I actually got a DM the other day. Like, these types of messages make my day. Like that comment. Let me try to find the DM. It was so kind. I want to try find it because it honestly made my day. Where is it? I don't know who said it. Oh, I can't find it. It was literally the best message ever. Oh, I wish I could find it. It was something like they said something like what was it? Something along the lines of like, hey, I just want to say like like you're goated, like you're definitely the most improved trader in the space. Like I can see your hard work and progress, and like that shit is just like makes me tear up, because it's like, oh my gosh, someone has noticed that I'm actually working. I want to find it because it was so sweet. I can't freaking find it. I can't find it. I can't find it. I really want to find it. It was so sweet. Guys, honestly, I get so many messages from people saying, can you please teach me? I know Ivan taught you, but I want you to teach me. And I'm like, dude, I'm not qualified. Really want to find this freaking message. Where is it? I must find this message. I have no idea where it is. What is it? I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh, I found it! They said, I low-key start to think you're the new NQ Sensei. And I said, what's that? And they said, Sensei equals GOAT. I've been seeing you since July/August 2025. You literally improved the most in the trading space. You got a lot more coming. I just thought that was so sweet. I love that. Yeah, that's it. This is it.
Nah, it's not funny. I've got school. I'm not laughing. I've got school. Nah.
What is that? Is she Skulls? I don't think she's Skulls, or is she? So funny. So funny. You think the UK accent is harder to understand than US? Really? That's so interesting. I feel like quite a lot of people say that. I think it's probably because if you're not from the UK, you probably learned a lot of the English accent. Like, because you know how if I was trying to learn French, I would listen to like French music, French TV shows, and a lot of English TV shows are all like, they all have American accents. So maybe that's why. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. That's my thoughts, but I don't know. Guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here because there just isn't gonna be a setup for me today within the next 9 minutes. There really isn't. So I am gonna hop off for the day because I am trying to secure a property. So I just want to lock in with that today, see what more I can do. I have to check some emails and things. So yeah, my bias is bullish overall on the day. I think we are gonna sweep Asia low and then head higher up to Trudeau Open at least. But that's my thoughts. But I don't really trade after 9:30. I wanted to see something play out during pre-market this morning, but we've honestly just chopped around, so I'm happy to sit out for the rest of the day. Took one loss trying to long right here, unfortunately, and then just got chopped around, got break even on an eval trade. That's about it. But yeah, I'm gonna be back here tomorrow at the exact same time at 6:30 a.m. EST till 9:30. We will be doing a giveaway on tomorrow's stream, so make sure you are here for that. If you do decide to use my Alpha Futures discount, please open a ticket in the Discord to claim extra entries in tomorrow's giveaway. And yeah, I appreciate all of you guys for being here today. Thank you so much for chatting to me through this chop. You have made it way more bearable. And yeah, this has been such a fun stream, and we hit 10,000 subscribers. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for subscribing to me and supporting me and believing in me on my trading journey. You honestly don't understand how appreciative I am. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow, but if not, have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck with your trading, and I'll see you tomorrow.